The following knockout contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied by Angelina Love, Velvet Sky.
Knockouts action kicking off Xplosion this week, and Velvet Sky making her way to the ring along with the Knockouts champion of the world. Yep, 6 times it is Angelina Love. And of course, with Velvet Sky, the beautiful people, Mike today.
Special treat in our Xplosion exclusive. Yes, it's not only the Knockouts in action, but it's the reunited BPs. Beautiful people back together again, creating havoc in the Knockouts division. And tonight, it's Velvet Sky in action.
And this one should be real interesting because what we have heard out of her opponent with this matchup is nothing but just disdain for Angelina Love and Velvet Sky.
And their opponent from Toronto, Canada, Gail Kim.
And making it very known, very publicly known, that she does not like what the beautiful people represent. She does not like the fact that Angelina Love is the 6-time Knockouts champion, and she really doesn't like the fact that Angelina Love has gone on record as by saying that she's the best Knockouts champion of all time.
Absolutely the case. What an opportunity this is for Gail Kim to physically show the beautiful people exactly what she thinks about them and their reunion. You know that Gail has definitely felt disrespected when the beautiful people, and especially Angelina, talks about being that dominant force, the best ever right from the very outset of the Knockouts division, how she has dominated the Knockouts since its inception. Gail Kim takes exception to that. Remember, Gail Kim was the first ever Knockouts champ.
Well, Mike, you and I could sit here and debate the merits of these two Knockouts all day long, talking about the Knockouts champion Angelina Love and Gail Kim, but let's not forget as well, when you throw Velvet Sky in the mix, you have a 2-on-1 situation here, and certainly with the accolades that Gail Kim has received, Pro Wrestling Illustrated's #1 female in the wrestling world today. And of course, the many times she's won that award, you gotta wonder what Angelina Love thinks, holding that Knockouts championship, wondering when Gail Kim's gonna come knocking, looking for a title shot.
Gail goes airborne and connects in the corner.
Velvet Sky had that scouted out very well. We've seen Gail coming in full force in the corner, but Velvet Sky able to avoid that. We are going to take a break. When we come back, more of this Knockouts matchup on Xplosion. We are back. This is Knockouts action. Velvet Sky on the outside of the ring, of course, the opponent of Gail Kim standing inside of the ring. And don't forget the Knockouts champion and fellow beautiful person, Angelina Love, who's taunting Gail Kim on the outside of the ring. That's your Knockouts champion calling out Gail Kim.
And when it comes to the strategy and game plans of the beautiful people, this is what you have seen on many occasions. Gail obviously aware of that. Looks like she had eyes in the back of her head, saw Velvet Sky trying to sneak in from behind. And when you're dealing with Velvet, even though this is booked as a singles match, you know that you're going to have to deal as well with Angelina Love at some point.
And how impressive is Gail Kim? Look at this. From the outside of the ring, and Velvet now with just a big left elbow that connects, but Gail Kim fires back as well. And oh, on the outside of the ring, did you see that? Angelina Love pulling Gail Kim's leg down and causing her to go face first into the mat, changing the momentum of everything. And now Velvet Sky looks like she's inside the ring, willing to take that count out. A win is a win.
The case. You're right. Referee putting in the count. He's reached 5. Gail just back up to a knee at this point. And before she's counted out, able to roll back in, but Gail Kim has been severely weakened because of the interference of Angelina, and straight down, back of her head just crashes off the mat.
And a 2 count, Velvet Sky covering Gail Kim. Interesting to see that. Oh, wow, look at that. Gail Kim now, his head just being thrown right into the mat. How we've seen Madison Rayne, how we've seen Brittany. Of course, Gail Kim leading the charge, and It is almost appearing as though the Knockouts division is at war with Velvet Sky and Angelina Love.
Can't quite blame them at this point, especially in light of what we have seen and heard from the beautiful people. And they're going to have to deal with the wrath of the other Knockouts, that's for sure.
Look at that. What a move by Velvet Sky. And Mike, you know, that just goes to show you the Knockouts, the competition is so fierce, so competitive. If you have that Knockouts championship, you better be aware that all the Knockouts are going to be gunning for you. Friends or not, look at that. Gail Kim surprises Velvet Sky, nearly gets the pin out of nowhere. And just like that, again, you saw Gail Kim just taken to the mat by Velvet Sky.
Quick flurry of offense from Gail Kim. Quickly stopped by Velvet Sky. Gonna spring off the ropes and go face plant.
And a cover. Velvet Sky nearly getting the pin, and you gotta know that Angelina Love probably wants Velvet Sky to win this match just as much as Velvet Sky does, knowing that Gail Kim could be a competitor, a challenger for that Knockouts championship down the road. And look at this. Able to swing that into a reverse neck breaker.
Was a desperation move by Gail Kim, but it definitely paid off. Looked like Velvet was about to put her away, and Gail quickly comes back and dropped her with that neck breaker. But now Gail Kim has to take it to the next level here and follow up and try and get a pin or submission win.
And Mike, right now, this all comes down to conditioning. This comes down to what you got inside after we've seen these Knockouts battle here for several minutes. And look at that, Gail Kim right to the left leg of Velvet Sky, now into the ropes and comes down with a clothesline.
Nice.
Great drop kick. And has the momentum in her favor now. Into the ropes, into the turnbuckle. Here comes Gail Kim. We've seen this before. Full speed ahead. And it's almost like a cross body block to the midsection. While your opponent's in the corner, there's nowhere to go.
Velvet Sky in this match in spite of the interference.
Well, there's a little bit. You're getting your comeuppance, if you will, and look at this.
There it is.
Eat defeat.
That's
Gail
a difference
Kim.
maker right there.
It is 1, 2, and that's gonna do it.
Your winner, Gail Kim.
Knockouts champion, beware. Gail Kim victorious, and you know Angelina Love not happy about her partner, the beautiful people, Velvet Sky, not being able to get the job done. The question is, can she survive the challenge of the former and first Knockouts champion ever, Gail Kim? Victorious this week on Xplosion.